What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? We're going to be streaming again today, working on the model that we worked on yesterday. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching this from the past or from the future, if you're watching this from the future, please make sure to like, follow, subscribe. All the support helps. All the support helps. That being said, we're going to be continuing, like I said, what we did yesterday. Sorry, I'm repeating things. I just woke up. But yeah, I figure we turn some music on and kind of just get started. Get started. Crunchyroll. No, we don't want no Crunchyroll. We want some video game. Just relax and stop overthinking. You'll feel better in no time. Relax. Right after this message from our sponsors. Alright, let's open up here. Yo, it's Chase! It's Chase! Oh my... I gotta drink some of this drink now. It's Chase, my hero. I'm joking. What's up, Chase? Hold up, my cousin's trying to say what's up to me. What up? I'm streaming. Yeah, to my buddy Chase.
Talk to you later.
Alright. Oh, boy. So what's up, guys? How you doing, Chase? What you up to, bro? We're working on this today. It's a grinder that Al made. Come on. Bum 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 bum. Now, I want this to have more of a, like, from this far away, it don't really even matter too much. But, joking. You're just joking about saying hello? My brain. I was really digging the, I'm actually gonna get rid of this. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, there isn't a... You! Let's see if I still have that. You! You! Better be nice. I haven't streamed in a long time. Better be nice to me. Better be nice to me. What did I just do? Doesn't this song make you want to take a nap? Makes me want to take a nap. Tell you that much. I tell you that much, buddy. So what are you up to today, Chase? What are you doing, brother? What are you doing, brother? What the heckity heck is going on down here? Is it me or do I see a dilemma? A dilemma. I see a dilemma. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go boop. And then do a nice little soft bevel. Honestly, that far away, it don't matter. I keep having to tell myself that. But naturally, I want to make it schmooth, you know? I want to make it schmooth. Food shopping soon? Ooh, what are you making tonight? Lettuce and tomato? Lettuce, tomato, cheese? Salad? Lettuce, tomato, cheese, salad? Always a great choice. Always an excellent choice. We're going to join these, actually. I'm not a big fan of how those doodaddies are acting up. And actually, why is this not mode? Always on top. We want always on top of Blender. Nothing else, man. Nothing else! You hear me, Chad? I tell you this. Nothing else. I'm gonna sharpen this bad boy, ha. Because it is the only way. It is the only way, man. I don't know why I've been talking like a troll from... I don't know why I've been talking like a troll from World of Warcraft, but I've been doing it for the last couple days. It's kind of fun. I suggest you guys try it. What you mean, man? Although it's not the perfect, the most perfect. So this here is a grinder. It grinds up vegetables. I think it's pretty good. This has clearly got to take up 2 spaces, or 4 spaces. 4 spaces.
Food sensitivity isn't severe enough to deal with? What if I told you Sensodyne has a fast and simple remedy? New Sensodyne Clinical Repair starts to repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I'm so excited.
Thank you for telling me I need to brush my teeth, YouTube. Can you guys subscribe and donate to the channel so I can have money to buy YouTube Red? So I don't have to listen to these ads anymore. Please. Please, I pray. If you're watching this, go to my Patreon. I think it's in the description of this video. Let's see if it's in the description. Let's see if it's in the description. It is in the description. No, it's not made for children. I hate how it makes me do that. I just want it to do it naturally, organically, automatically. Automatically. That would be nice. You guys want to hear some music from our game? Made by the fabulous Gino? I bet you do. I bet you do, my dudes. Let's which one's my favorite? We're gonna listen to this one. An X? Dude, come on. I'm playing the music for the game I'm working on right now. And it's been a while since you guys have seen it, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Has it? We're gonna pop it open. Boom, boom, boom. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this, and we're actually gonna join this together with that. Well, JetBrains. Oh, it's already loaded. I'm gonna load this open as well. Chase, I remember when you used to you were a happier kid and you would say funnier things instead of just one sentence, one word, one wordies. But look, okay, I feel lame after doing that. I'm talking about that. I always like to make the high res model first and then go lower from there. We would just take out the middle edge here. That way, when we paint on top of this and we bake it on top, it'll be able to retain these edges. It'll be able to retain that bevel there that it bakes on. Maybe we have something more like this, though. That was one song. There's some other songs that are still incomplete, but I like. Let's see if I can. Oh, I like this one. I like this one, man. Chase, you better start being a happy kid again, dude, or I'm gonna get upset. I want to see the happy camper. You better be a happy camper. Emote only chat. Hashtag. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that, guys. Discord? What are you saying? Hey! Stop taking pictures of me! The guy is pretty handsome, isn't he, chat? Look at how handsome that fat little face is. I'm currently been going to the gym, and it's so I can get rid of this right here. Fat. See that fat? Fat. Fat. We get rid of the fat. We chisel it off. Brr, 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 brr. And then, you know, you probably want to shave a little bit. Or grow a bigger mustache. Get a bigger beard. Feel like that's important. Maybe I just grow out my beard. This is how it would look. Because I don't grow hair right here. But I grow hair here. So this is how it would look. Actually, I want to give myself a one of those, what's it called, mustaches that are like this and they're fancy. They go like this. Let's draw it, guys. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna first stage in the Raleigh transformation. Okay, grow cool, funny mustache. Then, wait, no, first shave off fat, get rid of fat. Then grow funny mustache. Then grow eyebrows or eyebrows. We're gonna grow our eyebrows. We're gonna grow them out very long, and then let this side grow out longer, so then I can expand on the fancy mustache and have fancy eyebrows. I need your opinion on this transformation, though, Chase. Is this Chase approved? All right, boop. I think that's Chase approved right there. What do you think, Chase? Let me give you a close up. Oh yeah, we gotta grow out our soul patch too. Can't forget the soul patch. And the beard. I think that's pretty good. I think I would get I think I would make my wife annoyed because I'd be getting all the girls. They'd all be coming towards me, flocking towards me even. I don't think it would be the fancy mustache, but the fancy eyebrows. Fancy eyebrows. I think that's what particularly it would be. You don't like it? Is that a red X for no? Is that a big red X for no? Regardless. Let's turn the music back on and get back to working. The song. Now it looks like a job for me. I'm the game developer Eminem. 10 out of 10? I love you, bro. See that? That's me pointing at you. Letting you know that I love you. Appreciate the 10 out of 10 rating, brother. I gotta do an updated one. But the thing is I think I really captured something with this picture. How blurry it is. The double chin. You know, I grew up the double chin for the double grin. Because, you know, like when you go to smile at someone and you like do it at the right angle, you're like, they get the double grin because they get the double chin. It goes like this. So it's like you're smiling twice. You know? It's like I'm multiplying my smile. I feel like that was the best feature I had in that state. Anyways, we've got the grinder. We do need to actually set this up to be okay. A dance break?
Your feel good.
Who would do such a thing? I want to just know. Like, you know you're coming in, you know you're interrupting a dance, and you're going to act all casual about that? Come on. That ain't right. That ain't right. Actually, we're going to want to keep this grinder bottom. I guess, metal. Because these are both going to spin in opposite directions, so we need them separate. This is called the crank. Grinder crank. What is this? This has got to be the chute. The chute. the shoot. What is his naming conventions? I don't have any at the moment. Triggered. That's for opening the hatch. You pull this and then you crank that. Big sad. We mark these. And honestly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this in half. In the centroid. Nope, not like that. The centroid. Bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong. Mark seam. Mark seam. Mark seam. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That was not the centroid. This is the centroid. Wait a minute. Brain not work. I have too been learning the blender. 28.41. That's a good one. Do you like the automatic finish? Where you just click the button and it does it? And you don't have to do anything after that? Because this is going to be the front. I don't want all that, no, you know, the front getting all messed up and stuff. I don't know why, but beats like this always remind me of pancakes. It's a conundrum, if I must say so myself. Because pancakes are delicious. And then I'm just hungry. So this should be like... Yes. So what's up with you, Chase? Why are you so quiet, man? What's going down, dude? Don't be depressy. Be like the Loch Ness Nessie. Do you even know about Nestor? You're in Scotland. That's where it's from, isn't it? The Loch Ness lobster. Don't be like the Loch Ness monster. Nestle chocolate milk. Nestor. Hey.
Channel, we like to overcomplicate
Hey.
as much as possible.
I do not overcomplicate things. I overcomplicate, but that's, you know, it's, first of all, game development, that's overcomplicating already. It's overcomplicated. It's hard. It's not always easy. And, you know, I think I came up with a pretty good fishy. Look at that fishy. Look at that fishy.
Channel, we like to overcomplicate.
He looks smooth.
Possible.
He looks smooth. I remember at the time, though, I was, like, kind of not impressed by it. But now that I look at it, I'm like, that's pretty good fishy. I think I could have had a different color palette. I need to work on, like, my color theory. That's, like, a weakness of mine. a big weakness, and some other things as well. But the one that comes to mind quite frequently, it's color theory. It is color theory. Arc seam. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I knew it. I knew it. Boink. Do that. Rejoin these. I forgot how to English. True. Sometimes if you hit your head really hard, it comes back. It comes back. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like this maybe need this right here. But we go down and then we shrink and then we, you know, do a these. We do a these. But, you know, that's always something we could draw on. Doesn't need to be geometry. It's like it's far away. Guys, we're going to be seeing it from like Boopity. Granted, there's a lot of details here I didn't have to implement, but I wanted to, so I did. No one else on the team can do that besides me, by the way. Al, if you hear, I'm sorry. That is the caveats to being the leader. I get to do what I want. Meh. Although, I do think it's important to add the Mark Sharp doodad there. But even then, we're still getting these little shish kebabs. Ugh. If we dissolve that edge and dissolve that edge, it gets rid of it. Maybe we just dissolve these. Bum, 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 bum. Ugh. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. I mean, that's not bad. That is not bad. Because I do think we're going to need a little. And there we are, a grinder. Might have to make the grinder a little more grindery. But, you know, this part of the show is Al's show. So we're not gonna go too far from that. I think I've pretty much, besides this bad boy right here, we need to go ahead and split the things on there. Split the thing on there, right here. Like there. Right here. Wait, nope. Clear the sharp, mark the seam. Clear the sharp, mark the seam. Honestly, I'll be real with you guys. I just think we need it. I just think we need it right here. If I need anything else, I'll just add it later. And I think I need like some cooler music that's not going to put me to nappy poo. So we're just going to go back.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it. Just
imagine not having ads.
Meet Base 44.
I forgot how to English. I forgot how to English, yes. Yo, Rhea, how's it going, miss? Still on the grind? Yeah, I'm grinding on the grinder. What you working on? I am currently working on a grinder. And soon I'll be working on this doodad here. Just chillaxing. Just chilling, 3D modeling, trying to recuperate after all the stuff I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. It feels like because I'm going back to school for batch in computer science. So I've just been like studying, working. It's been nice, honestly, just sitting back, 3D modeling, and just having to think about the shapes. That's it. What sort of grinder is it? It's a grinder for, now there's a wheat symbol on here, but it's going to be a universal grinder. It's going to be for all sorts of plants. We're making a farming game in the clouds. I'm also working on another project that I'll be doing here in the future soon with Miss Rhea, who's in chat. By the way, guys, give a warm shout out to her. She's a fabulous artist as well. I'll be showing off what she's been doing soon enough here, but right now I'm just trying to conquer some of these structures. By the way, no plane, no game. How's it going, man? What are you up to, brother? What are you up to? Are you working on the Christmas game still? Yeah, I gotta do some of these. Pizza is delicious. I'm hungry for pizza. Yeah, guys, I've been going to the gym, and I've had nothing but chicken and rice, it feels like, for the last couple of days. So every once in a while, I will think about pizza. Because I miss it. Good. Just played a bit of Halo. Yeah, I got the Game Pass just to play Halo. And I'll be honest with you, it does not feel like the Halo I grew up with. It does not feel like the Halo. Sometimes the movement feels a little drifty, you know? Like Halo was punctual. And also, I do not remember being slowed down by hits. You know, you're running, you get shot by something. I don't remember I didn't remember you stop running completely. Plus, I feel like the personalities of the characters are a lot different. Like, what I'm getting at there when I say that is, if I remember correctly, like back in the day, you could, like, even in legendary mode, you would shoot things and you can kind of decipher how close you were to killing it depending on the reaction of the characters, right? Hunters, they would get mad and start chasing you. Like, their final go-to was like chasing you down and killing you. Hey, you have pretty tattoos. Thank you. Yeah, I have a couple tattoos. I got a Sonic the, whoa, I got Sonic the Hedgehog right there. He's a little funny looking now because I've had him for years. I've got Turtle House from Dragon Ball. This is a special one. And then I got the Sacred Heart. Thank you for noticing that, by the way. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Now you might be, actually, what am I doing? I can select sharp edges, and then I can literally just mark seam. What am I doing with my life? let's go ahead and delete this bottom portion as well. It's just not necessary for us to... No one will ever see it, so there's no point in, you know, no point in coloring it. Mark the seams. So everything is now marked on this bad boy. So we're gonna go ahead and move this to the grinder. And all right, guys, which one do I work on next? Which one do I work on next? None of these here. These are more like resources or something of that nature. I'm talking about the structures. Here, let's make this a game. Whoa, whoa, that's a thick line. So we got 1, 2, 3. Number 3, he already knew. And 4. What the heck is that? Ain't no 2. All right, guys. Pick a number, and then we're gonna roll for it. Wait, no. We need 8, don't we? Or 6 at least. Oh no, we got 4. We could do 4. Get rid of the... Everybody pick... Picky... 3? Everybody wants to see 3. Okay. Well, I guess I'll do 3. I was gonna roll it. I was gonna roll it. Imagine it landed on 3. I was like, okay. All right, we'll do 3. We're gonna work on the television. I don't know what this is for, but I'm sure it'll show up in the game at some point. I'll have to ask Al what it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and start by gray boxing. We're gonna start by gray boxing this bad boy. Honestly, let's try importing structures. Oh yeah. This is about how big a tile is in our game, or cloud tile. Speaking of which, you guys haven't seen it, so let me go ahead and run it. Bam, 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 bam. There's still a lot that's going on with the game, a lot of stuff that we're restructuring behind the scenes at the moment, so you'll have to give us some mercy and grace when checking this game out, okay? It better be running. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, you're on YouTube, make sure to like the video, please. Any support helps. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow and comment. We're trying to hit affiliate on Twitch so we can go ahead and start monetizing that as well. Anything, any support helps. Love you guys. Okay, so we're going to be fixing a lot of the UI for this game. But the idea is that, whoa. Don't mind the textures right now. We still have to fix the textures. But essentially, the character starts off on a cloud. We're going to have some backstory and stuff. But here's some of the basic mechanics. We have building at the moment, which you can do. Entering into the cloud control allows you to control the cloud and manipulate it and move it around the Earth's atmosphere to collect resources, which are expressed by these shapes. But you'll notice at the bottom right that your cloud withers away. So, what's it? Add metal 100. The objective of the game, which we're still working out, is to make sure your cloud doesn't wither away and to uncover the secrets of the sky. Fungi, droplets. But yeah, we can build dispensers here. This is going to change soon. Also, I'm going to need to... There's a lot of bugs showing up right now. Come on. Come on. But so far, we have planting. We can plant things. We can pick things up. They get stored in our inventory. And we can use these to influence the hydration on the cloud. That's all going to change in the future, but there's just a couple of mechanics that we have here and for now. But yeah, being in there really makes me identify what needs to be addressed and what needs to be handled. But we need some more 3D elements, so I'm going to be 3D modeling. That's why I'm 3D modeling today. Honestly, let's delete that. Go in here and create another cube. Kind of want to get this like side tilt thing going on. And then
on the under $3 menu at McDonald's, a McChicken is $2.
no.
Because when you're craving
What?
a McChicken, you deserve a McChicken. And now that McChicken is just $2.
Why do they think I'm so fat that I want a McChicken? I don't want McChicken. I want music. Don't even say anything, Chasely. I know you have something brewing around that brain of yours. I already know. Actually, we need to delete this. And apply this, and we need to, I guess I could steal this. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna not do that. Kind of get this in the middle. It's been so long since I've 3D modeled. But we can go ahead and do that and mess everything up. So let's go ahead and separate this. This is a issue with the transform. Faces. Drop this down. Shrinkify. It kind of looks like it does something like that. I'm just rough-handing everything here. And then we have our TV. And let's go ahead and mark sharp. We're gonna still more geometry here and just kind of move this over towards the back. But these kind of look like they're the same length. The only thing I'm getting here is that this is further back and skinnier. Maybe you should dev? Yes. If you're in here and you're chilling, you should be deving too. It's the whole point of me streaming. Let's clear the sharp and go like that. You should be hanging out with Devin. This looks like it's got a little spyglass thingamabab. Go ahead and join these now. Push this back a little bit. Devin. Devin with your boy, Devin. Actually, we are gonna push this down a bit, pop that in, clear the face, even clear the back face here. I'm gonna separate it for a second just so I can get this and delete it because it's just not necessary. And then in order to get this little globe thingy here, I'm going to create a sphere. How many? 16 altogether. Rings 16, segments not 16. A lot better. We're gonna rotate this on its side. Go here, make it small, bring it to the right. Boom, 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 boom.
You probably think Squarespace is just for websites, but you can also get a domain from Squarespace.
Awesome.
Like topfootballcamp.com for your football camp.
I'm trying to get rid of... Could be a little bit over. I don't really mind that at all. A little bevel. And this can be shade smooth. Angry. Chill. Chill. Angry. That's what I'm getting right now. I'm trying to think. Trying to think, like, because this indicates that it goes back here, but I feel like we'll throw it here. Now. I'm actually going to set the cursor here and then set the origin of the cursor there. So when I flip this over, because it looks like it's more for balancing. If you're interested in creating a community, join Discord by typing Discord. In creating a community? Wow. I didn't know my Stream Elements mod was if you're interested in creating. I do feel like we need to have some type of mechanism here to, which is clearly just going to be a cube. It's clearly just going to be a cube. Doesn't need to be... Once again, I could just click select sharp and it would do that. But right here, we can literally just draw like something black to indicate that there's some mechanism it goes up and down. We don't need to like extrude this in and etc. But we are going to need to separate these here. Let's go ahead and switch this to, what is it, normal? Let's do local. Because there is none of this. If I went like this and did normal, and then that works great. And snap in at that point. And then I feel like this should go out further, and then we can center it and get this spiky doodad thing. Shade. Are you going to start streaming on a schedule or just whenever you have time? I'm going to come up with a schedule here soon, but I'm thinking around 10 o'clock for about an hour to 2 every day. That may change depending on some things, but yeah, that's the plan so far, and until I get a job. Once I get a job, that'll change, but I plan to continue streaming. Yesterday when I got on, I felt like really at ease, really at peace, you know, that peace that people talk about that you get from the Lord. So I think this is something I need to do. I think we might have to do something a little bit different, like use rope here so people can like some rope. This might take a little bit longer, but yeah, I plan to stream regularly. Go back to global. Be back. I'll see you when you're back. We're going to duplicate this, free this section, and then we're going to dissolve this edge here. And what we're going to do is, we're going to come in here and then just like this. And we are going to convert this to a curve. Then we are going to take a Bezier curve, like a circle. Put this somewhere far off in the distance, and we are going to honestly, it doesn't need to be more than than that. This project looks fun. I mean, it has been pretty fun, but it's going to be a lot of work. I think all the projects that I'm working on are fun. This one just has a lot of people in it. We have Al, we have a musician, we have a writer, and I program and do the game design. And I guess a little bit of the 3D modeling. But yeah, I would consider it fun. You know what? Maybe we do that. What I'm going to actually do here is I'm going to cheat a bit and delete this vertice. Like this. And then I'm just trying to give the illusion of a rope. You know, this is a rope, that's a rope. And then we can do this stuff here.
Grainger offers professional-grade products, easy reordering,
Grainger.
and 24/7 support, helping procurement managers keep buildings running so people can keep working. Call, click, or
We just need to refine a lot of the mechanics. We need to refine a lot of the mechanics. I think the first thing I'm going to refine is the building mechanics. We're going to be adding like verticality to the building. But first I want to create the wave function collapse formula for the clouds, which is what we're going to have to do in order to get this cloud looking effect. So there's going to be a lot of work in it, but it's going to be fun. It's one of the more expansive projects that I got going on at the moment. Circle. What am I doing? And now we can convert these to a mesh, and I can segregate this and do something like that. So then when I grab this, I can say selection to cursor, and it'll put it exactly where I want it to be. And now that that's done, we have to create these like little doodads, which shouldn't be too difficult with Bezier curves. But what I'm actually going to do is take this and I'm going to collapse it in at the center. And I'm going to put it like this. And I'm going to start creating, I guess, something like that, and then like this, and then actually flip it over. And to get this little curvature here, I'm just gonna bezel. Bevel. Excuse me. And then I can convert that to a curve. And then once again, I can come in here and then do this and grab this and essentially use this. You'll see that it does that. And it's because I need to do that. Part of me feels like I need to make this a little bit bigger to kind of fall in line with what I'm trying to achieve and make this thicker. And that works perfectly. And then for the cube, I just need to dissolve this vertice. Actually, maybe we just do this first.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet
Flipping it and doing something like that.
Made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life.
Okay, we get it. My biggest gripe with that is they make me pay. And it's like you're throwing ads on my stuff. Let's go ahead and dissolve that. Make this a little bit more thicker. Cool, look forward to seeing the progress. Thank you. Yeah, I look forward to seeing the progress on this, but don't worry, we're going to be working on Judas soon here. I think I sent you a message last night, if I'm right. Okay, so let's go ahead and shade flat. We shade smooth. No, we want to a curve. And we're going to grab this, and I want it to be in line with Here, let's test this really quick. I know this is going to be a little weird, but I want to see if this... I'm going to use this to gauge that equilibrium. And we know that they're completely aligned. So that looks funky, don't it? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to separate these guys and I'm going to apply transforms. I don't know if that'll particularly fix this situation. It will. Awesome. I think I've kind of messed up on doing these legs, so I'm just going to restart from the beginning. It's not completely perfect. So what I'm gonna do instead is just create this here. This here. Feel like that's too big. So that here. This needs to be exaggerated a whole lot more, and something like that. Then we can still this. Extrude down. I mean, this is really just simple shape wizardry here. And it looks like there's, like, if we look at this, it looks like there's kind of a bevel into this. So I'll do that by distance, and then maybe this will look good. My only issue now is that these, they look stubby.
My gut screamed, "Get out!" After 6 years, I was done being someone else's employee. Despite
After 6 years.
I quit and took the entrepreneurial.
Patriot Software, huh? I have to separate that to go like this. Oh, that's already a thing. But there's some Z fighting because there's a head here. There's a face here. A head here. My English doesn't work sometimes, guys. You'll have to forgive me. I'm just gonna eyeball this. But now I feel like it I feel like it comes out too much. I think that's good. decent enough, you know? It doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to look. Now, in order to get a, like, perfect center point, we're just going to create one here in the middle. We can dissolve that edge now. We just needed it to get a medium. And now that we have that, we can actually set this to the 3D origin, and it looks like we need to apply the transforms. Oh. And then we can do this. And bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's go ahead and apply these. And that looks like it's pretty much it for this doodad. And we did that in like 30 minutes. No, we still have some things to do. For instance, let's clean up and bevel these. First of all, don't be a nerd like me. Just click sharp edges. Although I will say you're going to want to separate the things you don't want to select. And it looks like we need to apply the transforms on this as well. Sorry. And if you don't know, I like to go high to low. Because in a high to low scenario, I could have something like this where I have a bevel. And then I can... It'll take me a bit. So I'll just do this side to kind of show what I'm talking about. But I could have two variations. One like this, and then one where, you know, I dissolve the edges. That way when I bake it on top of this, we'll have enough room to hold the baked edges that we're creating with this model here. So I kind of want to add a bit of a warp. You know, you're making this stuff in the clouds. I don't want to, like... I want to make it kind of messy. I don't know. Give it some personality. And I think it's important when you do something like this to... I don't know. Not be too particular about it. Most people aren't going to notice certain aspects. They're just going to notice the final shape. And it's wood. It's not like metal where it can just... I guess we could add a little bit of clunkiness to the metal too, but I think adding something a little bit like that gives it just a tad bit more personality. We could do stuff to the front to make it look like just a plank, but still want to kind of retain some of that clean look here. Might have to add, I don't know. It looks like there's little indents here. So something like that. But that would obviously be baked on, and then we'd dissolve those edges and just bake it. Let's shade smooth too. And I don't know why, but I feel like this calls to be like a little bit chunkier. Most people aren't going to see that anyways. That's just for a me. That's a me thing. The only issue with this now is when we bevel it. We give ourselves some undesired geometry there. And normally I'd just be lazy like this and be like, whatever. It still looks smooth. But yes, I really could do something like this. To limit poly count. Now the only thing left to do would be to add some. And honestly, I don't know why I keep doing this, but you realistically could just select all of the sharp edges. And then deselect what you don't want. But at that point, it's like, which one's better? Then just kind of... I've kind of picked a side that I'm going to roll with on this, because this is going to like unfold it. And just do that. I think we can mark that same. I can always fix it if I miss something later on, but I don't think they'll be able to see down there. At least enough to like show that seam. Go ahead and apply these. This is gonna have to be separated from that one because they're going to the only issue is we're gonna have to have some bone here, so when we, you know, hold up. Oh, we need to convert to mesh and join. So, for instance, let's go ahead and do this. Just so I can kind of showcase what I'm talking about here. The pivot area is going to be someone right there. I'll have to fix it to fix the pivot area. in English. But if you notice, when we go like this, it does that. So we'll have to add bones here. So when we do shift it, like so, what it'll actually do is the bones will take that into consideration. Regardless, let's go ahead and convert to mesh. And then, have I done these yet? I don't know. The only issue realistically here, you know, I'm gonna just do this. And then for this, I mean, this is a square, so I could take these out. And then just kind of do this. Because then it'll like fold out like this. So we can go ahead and mark the seams, and then if we mirror it, it'll transfer those seams over, so I don't have to do them for each one. But
I chose the bachelor's program at Walden University because
Walden.
I wanted a college that was going to work just as hard as I do. They helped me explore career options.
Freaking Walden. Walden. We can't really use these because we're gonna delete it eventually. That is true. I think I may have done an oopsie. I'll handle these later when I actually go to paint it. Everything else looks decent. I know I haven't done these, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Yo, Chase Lee, he's back. He's back. What's up, Chase? We finished number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this one. This one's probably going to be the most complex one to do. I don't know what this is for. So I have to talk a little bit more with Al about the concepts of these structures. This one looks unique and interesting enough that it could be used for multiple things. Wow, did my camera take a dump? Hey guys. No one told me I was missing for half the stream. Oh yeah, we need to do this. And then do this. I'm really vibing with this. What is this? Jazz? Feels like jazz. Yeah, jazz fusion. Okay, cool. I'll have to add something on that list to... Where is this thing? What is this thing? What is this thing? It's nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna worry about naming conventions later. This can go, and we kind of already have a size. I guess, you know what, I'll keep that here. Cloud ref. By the way, guys, if you like the stream, make sure to like the stream, okay? If you're on YouTube, make sure to like the video. If you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe. All the support helps. And if you're over there on Twitch, make sure to follow. Click the heart button, click the notification button as well, and do the same for YouTube if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, check me out on YouTube. Subscribe there. Would mean a lot. Give me big smiles, big happy, big man. Hello for me. Hello for you. Hello for you, my friend. I hope you're doing good, Chase. If you guys didn't know what reference this is for, it says, I'm pointing at your soul. I actually really like that. I like this so much that I'm highly considering doing this. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out the Discord, please make sure to check out the Discord. Let's see. I know he's so handsome. How do I change this though? Edit profile. Click. All I can do is this. Today I learned that I love the Lord. There. Come on. How do I change my picture? Chase. It used to be you could just click that. Show me the ways. Edit profile. Obviously can't do it there. Oh yeah. Streamer mode enabled. That's probably why it won't let me do it. Appearance. Appearance. Wow. It used to be you just click that and you can change it. Hey, oh yeah, I have a, I'm gonna have to get up here in the next 15 minutes or so. Edit profile, that's what I did, dude. It's like not letting me do it. Watch. Boink, boink, boink. I love it. I love it so much. I can only get these on Nitro. That's lame. Andy's Room Clouds. Save. I love it. But honestly, with that being said, since I do have a meeting here in the next couple of minutes, I am going to have to make this a little bit of a short stream. We have been streaming now for about an hour and 36 minutes. We were able to finish our grinder as well as finish another structure here. But I think this is a good place to stop because I need to have a conversation with Al about some of the mechanisms or mechanics behind these things. So we might have to jump down into design and start working on that as well. But yeah, guys, love you all. You guys are the best. And I just want to let you know that you're a blessing. So with that being said, I pray that the Lord blesses you. And I want y'all to have a fabulous day. But I'm going to hippity hip hop on out of here. Script writing time then. Script writing time. Shoot, I wish. That's design document stuff. Script is going to be more for the writer. But with that being said, guys, I am bouncing. Love you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to like, follow, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure to notify or click the notification button. Follow button. It's the little heart. Over on YouTube, make sure to like the stream, click the subscribe button, and then the notification button in sequence. Like, subscribe, notify. Anyways, God bless, guys. Christ of Nazareth loves you. Yes, you. Bye-bye.